Hi everyone, I just thought I'd make this video to show you how to debug your PHP and help you with your troubleshooting and fixing errors. So I've got my Unicontroller uniform server set up on my external hard drive. You might have it set up on your laptop. I've got the directory opened up and I have the Unicontroller application file here. So double click it. I'll get through all the usual stuff, the MySQL root password, we'll go through over this in class, just cancel through all that stuff, and we get the Uniserver dialog box set up here. So you can see it says start Apache, start MySQL. I'm interested in this one here, but before we do that, we go into PHP. Here's your drop-down box, select PHP configuration file. Now notice that it's selected the tick boxes next to it, PHP config file, php_production.ini. Okay, now we're going to change it to development.ini, and I'm just going to explain why. So I'll run the file first and let's see we're making a deliberate error and see the difference between the two. Okay, so I'm going to go in here and start Apache. We went to start up, and there it's running. Oh, it's a bit big, I'll make it a bit smaller. Okay, we've got the uniform server running, the Apache server running. Running at my PHP directory. Week 1, I'm just going to use some of the files from the tutorials on my city, okay? So if I get into the directory I'm working with here, I'm actually navigating through localhost notice into the www directory, my PHP folder, and week 1, and I'm going to use this intro2.php as an example here, okay? So I'm going to run it. Okay, and it's a PHP page, and it's writing out some strings to the back to the browser. Okay, so let's have a quick look at it. I'm just going to open up Visual Studio Code. You can use any editor you want. Let's see. Now I've already got the file open. Remember, if you're using any editor, you always go to File, Open Folder, navigate to the directory you're working from. I'm in the www folder, PHP week 1. Whatever your directory structure is. Okay, and select folder, I've already got it open here. It makes it much easier to work with. So anyway, back to the task at hand. I've got the PHP tags open and closing. It's a block of PHP here. Okay, and the line down the bottom, line 24, I'm going to make a deliberate error here. Okay, so if I'll maybe zoom in a bit so you can zoom in. Okay, make it a bit bigger so you can see it. So line 24, and you can see here it's echoing out a string, the sky is, and it's going to concatenate it with the value of the color variable, okay, which is blue, and then write out a break tag, okay, to the browser. So let's just have a look at it and see. This is the line it's writing out here, okay. And I'm going to make a deliberate error here. So if I basically delete that double quote, okay, and save it, this is now going to write out, it's going to read this as one big string, okay. It's not going to realize that's actually a variable. This is concatenation. It's going to read this as one big string, okay. So that's the beginning, the double quotes, and the end, okay. Now when the string ends, it's going to see this HTML break tag. Now that's an instruction for the browser. So the PHP interpreter doesn't know what it is, okay. And then we've got another quote to open up here. So right about here, we're going to get an error. Okay, so let's refresh our page. And it's saying the page isn't working. It's giving us a server error 500. Okay, now that's because it's a production. If it's a live production website, okay, you don't want error messages shown to the end users. You probably really in the real world scenario, you would set up an error page, okay, that would give it a much more useful error message, like a link to an administrator or something like that, or a contact form. But still, it's not showing any error messages. So that's, well, any error messages in your code, which is good, okay. But for a development environment, that's not what we want. We want some kind of clue to tell us where the error is, or what we're looking to fix, particularly if you get a page with a lot of code in it, okay. So let's turn off Apache, okay, And what I'm going to do now is go back into PHP, select PHP configuration file and change it to development.ini. Okay, and then restart it again. Now you can only see this if it's stopped. Okay, now once you change it once, it's going to keep it that way every time you stop it, you start it. Okay, so I'll start Apache back up again. That. And I'm going to go back in my PHP directory, week 1, and I'm going to load up my intro2.php file again. Now, it's actually giving me an error message now, okay? It's saying parse error, syntax error, so let's get some kind of, I've made a typo in my syntax, most likely. It's saying unexpected, it's showing you the wicket here, the HTML wicket, and it's telling you more importantly the line number. So if I go in here, it's telling me the line 24 there's an error. It's not telling me an exact message, but it's giving me a clue, which will help me. Particularly in this example, I've only got one kind of block of code, but if I've got hundreds of lines of code, this is really get straight to the root of it, and you can help you fix any typos, any errors in your code. Okay, so I'm just going to fix it again. Save that. Go back into the page. Refresh it, and that's it working. Okay, so that's the video for helping you how to debug your PHP. Hope this helps. Bye.